When you have a beard, you cover it up.
I got you.
You've never heard that expression?
That was a thinker. No, not me.
Yeah.
So if you're secretly gay and you have a wife, then that's your beard?
Or anything that covers the fact that you're gay.
Oh, okay.
There goes all the hipsters in the world.
Right, yeah. Did you hear that thing? Like, I now finally feel okay about not being able to grow a proper beard. There was a report that came out recently saying that, not unlike your phone, to be fair, the amount of fecal matter that collects in one's beard is, enough to make you want to shave it off. Like,
super dirty. Have you seen the Facebook page where they talk about beards and bearded men? It's very entertaining.
I think there's a lot of those Facebook pages out. There was a guy that used to work on this show every once in a while. Did you ever meet Jonathan Funkhauser? Yeah.
I don't think so.
He was actually a champion bearder. He took
Yes,
third.
I did meet Jonathan. He's the dude with the beard here. He had one of those 1920s like wax.
He had a dirty Sanchez and a beard.
And a big, long, like, red beard.
That's some serious manscaping right there.
And he was
I don't
my
know.
size, so he was a little guy. Just like, boom.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if they're judged on cleanliness when they go to these things, but he actually went to Stuttgart, Germany, and took third in a bearding competition there. Like, the international, he officially had the third best beard on the face of the planet one year. And I don't know if he... If you're a professional bearder, if you enter bearding competitions, maybe you're a little more fastidious about keeping the old soup strainer clean. But yeah, beards, I've always thought they look swarthy and gross, and maybe that was partially out of jealousy because I can't really grow a good one. But it turns out they're disgusting. You're a female, Renee.
Yes, I am.
Guys with beards, yes or no?
Yes, but I also like guys without beards.
Right.
She doesn't discriminate.
I saw it was funny. I'm just going to drop a name here, as you do when you're in Los Angeles. I saw Ray Romano, the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond, and I've interviewed him before, and he's such a sweet guy. I've seen him beardless and bearded, and the other day I saw him with a beard, and he looked like a bit of a dirty hipster. But I was like, dude, I mean, he's too old for me, but it was.
But it worked for you. The Ray Romano, bearded Ray Romano got the midsection singing Sweet Virginia.
Totally. But then, so I saw Ray, and then I saw Justin Bieber, and he was beardless, and he's cute, such a walking billionaire.
You got something on the Biebs, do you?
Yeah, I laid next to him by the pool, actually, the other day.
Wow. That's the joy of living in Los Angeles.
That's the joy of
annoying
being
little lesbian haircutted pop spuds sent to Earth by Satan via Canada to ruin everything for all of us. When you see him, put a bullet in him for me, would you? I love the fact that the Biebs is getting all gangster with himself. I know he's supposed to be a role model for children, and it's terrible that he's sort of assimilating into the gangster lifestyle. But anything that ups the opportunity of him getting taken out in a drive-by is a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
Look,
but I could understand that you might appreciate on a purely physical level his sartorial elegance, especially if you like short guys.
Look, I kind of like them tall. Just saying, FYI, for later, if you're going to hook me up with any of your hot, guy friends. But he was sweet. I have to give it to him. He said hi. He was sweet. He was nice.
Well, good. Score one for the Biebs for doing a bit for foreign relations by being nice to hot Australian girls he meets by the pool. I'm sure it's a chore for him. Go on.
Kate Blanchett says she's had several lesbian relationships.
Yeah, she did.
Why not?
At least according to a fascinating story that was apparently ripped directly from the pages of my dream journal. Go on.
$200,000 worth of Demi Moore's personal belongings were stolen recently from an L.A. storage unit.
Police describe the suspect as armed and extremely convinced that it's 1986.
To eBay.
To eBay we go.
You can find a lot of that
stuff. What
stuff.
do you do with Demi Moore's stuff? I would imagine it's pretty... Well, I don't know.
I didn't know there's a
Who
Demi
knows?
Moore black market for things.
Is there?
There must be.
Yes or no, Demi Moore, Funkhauser?
What year? Current?
Just, the overall.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sure.
You can go second to Ashton. You're all right with that?
Okay. I thought about it. I'd be okay with that. That's a good thing. Can I invite Kate Blanchett too and her friends?
Well, as long as we're living in the realm of fantasy and completely divorced from the concept of reality, sure, why not? I have a problem with Demi Moore, though, only because she did pose naked back in the day, which is interesting because pre-fake boobs, like buying herself a new head, all that sort of stuff. But it was also shaving and waxing. And the amount of undergrowth, shall we call it, that Demi Moore was rocking back in the day when she was in Playboy, I guess, in the 80s or whenever it was.
She could have won the same contest our friend Jonathan won in Germany.
Yeah. She would have done well in Stuttgart, Germany at the bearding competition where other bodily parts allowed to enter. Pronounced is the only way I could describe that growth. And whenever Demi Moore's name comes up and people talk about she's hot, it's emblazoned into my mind's eye. I can't squeegee it out no matter what. It's a bit, yeah. Anyways, let's move right along. Go on.
Senator Orrin Hatch referred.
Oh yeah, go on.
He referred to Asia as the Orient.
Oh God. Oh yeah. It didn't help that in order to make up for it, he apologized to Japs and Chinamen everywhere. Go on.
A study found that men who wear red send out a signal that they're angry and aggressive. They're Captain Red hat, red glasses, red shoes.
I wear a lot of red. It's true.
I would say that was wrong. Isn't it passion? Red is passion.
Well, I find myself being passionately angry about pretty much everything all of the time. This also explains why I just got flipped off when I asked the Target worker where the light bulbs were yesterday.
I get talking to people who say you got plenty to say about me. So how come you never ever seem to want to say it to my face? Well, I got a little theory, I think you'll agree that you're not enough of a man to step to me. So when you see me in the street, you got nothing to say. That's a bitch move, punk. Keep my name out of your mouth or you're fixing to get knocked out. If you don't want none of this, back it up, back it up, back it up. Yeah, oh, let's go. Talking that mess, better act like you know. Let's go tonight, walk away, punk, yeah, bitch. That's right, I know this. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. So walk away, yeah. It's not my fault that you're nothing but a failure. So take that mess and go back to your trailer and live on those food stamps like a whore till the day you die. Yeah, or say it to my face if you really want to. It'll give me a chance to ruin you. And if you think that I'm joking, just give it a try, cause I'd love it. Keep my name out of your mouth or you're fixing to get knocked out. If you don't want none of this, back it up, back it up, back it up. Yeah, oh, let's go. Talking that mess, better act like you know. Oh, let's go tonight, walk away, punk, yeah, bitch. That's right, I know this. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. So walk away, yeah. You've been talking about me for a long time, but you're too scared to say what's on your mind. You've been talking about me for a long time, but you're too scared to say what's on your mind. Keep my name out of your mouth or you're fixing to get knocked out. If you don't want none of this, back it up, back it up, back it up. Yeah, oh, let's go. Talking that mess, better act like you know. Oh, let's go tonight, walk away, punk, yeah, bitch. That's right, I know this. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. So walk away, yeah.
Delivering fascinating subjects, interesting talk, and boobs and fart jokes. AD on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, oh, let's go. Talking that mess, better act like you know. Oh, let's go tonight, walk away, punk, yeah, bitch. That's right, I know this. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. So walk away, yeah.
So I believe we've more or less exhausted our news. So it falls now to us to examine international relations with our guest in the studio, Renee Peterson. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Oh wait! It always happens. Hold on a second.
The phone. There's a phone in there, in his place.
Oh.
And sometimes it rings, and then we need to.
Hello.
We need to figure out why people call him while he's on the air.
Sure, that's some serious vibrations going on there. It's like he's got it set on extra vibrate. Got to do what you got to do.
Can I talk to Lenny? Is Lenny in that studio? No, man, we're on the radio at this point in time.
I've done my research on AD. I mean, he was in a band. I'm sure he's got girls calling him all the time.
Well, that was Kim in accounting. But I think what was interesting is I don't think we have a Kim in accounting here. I think that was actually a wrong number from outside the studio.
That happens often on the cells here in the US. I actually, I met this guy on Sunset Boulevard. We started chatting. He's from Las Vegas, and I had some friends in town, and they were shooting some TV, and they were heading to Las Vegas. And I said, look, maybe you could help them out, do the exchange. And then when I got a text message from him yesterday saying that if you need help with your bills, I'm willing to pay them and I want to be your sugar daddy, I thought, maybe that's the last time I give out my number.
You met a guy on Sunset Boulevard from Vegas and you were surprised it didn't go well when you gave him your number straight off the bat?
Look, AD, it's not my first rodeo living in Los Angeles, but I just thought that maybe just that chance it might... just be a friend thing.
It's good to be an optimist. The world needs optimists. We need those people that gleefully skip out to the mailbox every single morning, confident that when they collect the post that they've won a giant sweepstakes. And they're completely undamaged by the fact that they haven't and expect the same thing the next day. And I think folks that are optimistic like that are a good thing and they help make the world go round. Occasionally, chaps like Funkhauser and myself need to pull you back down to earth, but you keep living that way.
That's okay, babe. Don't worry. It's called block their number on your cell phone. It's easy.
Do you know, I used to be really cagey about who I gave my phone number to. It used to be a really big thing. And that, I wonder now sometimes what's the point? Because it's just okay, with listeners and whatnot.
You don't really answer your phone if it's not in your phone anyway, do you?
Yeah, you never pick up if it's not in your phone. You're always, but then there's 8 million different ways now to connect to contact you directly on your phone. Any number of messaging apps that it's my job to be on. There's Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter,
WhatsApp,
all of which go straight to my phone. WhatsApp, which actually I only use WhatsApp to talk to friends back in England. That's the only thing I use WhatsApp for. That doesn't seem to have caught on the same way here as it has in England and other parts of the world. Do you use that Line thing?
The Line thing? No, what's the Line thing?
It's just called Line. It's an app called Line.
No.
And I think it was developed in Japan when they had the earthquakes, and it helped people sort of contact each other because phone lines were down and stuff like that. And it's sort of it's another messenger. And we actually did some work with it here, and I got on it. And I was like, hey, the kids that I went to school with that moved to Japan are all on this thing. That's kind of cool. And,
so
you can have video chats, and you can have...
Now we're trying to figure out Periscope.
Right.
And Meerkat.
There's just so many ways of communicating and connecting with your friends. And I guess because I've traveled the world and I live on the other side of the world, it just depends on my friends. Some friends, we'll have conversations via Snapchat, which can be a little fun. And WhatsApping, a lot of my friends that come into town, they use that. I mean, sometimes it's crazy. I mean, and then you get to the dating world. It's okay, hang on a sec. I'm going to Snapchat you, WhatsApp you, LinkedIn you, tweet you, Facebook you. Whoa, this is just way too many.
There's all forms of there's so many platforms you can be rejected on in the dating world now.
Yeah, rejection's not great, is it, AD?
I don't know. I'm not out there with the date. Although Funkhauser is a very happy success story in the world of Tinder. Was it Tinder that you met your significant other on? Funkhauser?
Oh yeah. I actually met a keeper on Tinder. How about that? Usually you don't meet keepers on Tinder.
Well, that happens. I did that. I broke up with my boyfriend of 5.5 years, a year and a half ago. And I tried Tinder, and there was some crazy experiences. And, there was some nice ones, but I like the connection. It's I'm not going to have a texting relationship with you for 2 weeks. If we don't meet in the next 3 days, it's all over. Is that a little harsh?
No, people are turn and burn in this day and age. I mean, one of the great things and horrible things about the internet is that it caters directly to you. You know exactly what you want. You can get exactly what you want. And based on what you like and what you want, the internet will suggest 8 different things. It happens on Facebook and YouTube and all these different things. They're predictive of you. You're catered to in a way that you never have been in the past.
The internet's a big creeper.
Oh, yeah. You can totally stalk someone on it for sure.
Yes, this is true. So I have a question. You've arrived in America at what is kind of an interesting time, and